Your cat isn't just sleeping next to you. They're choosing you over every instinct they have. Let me ask you something uncomfortable. You think your cat sleeps with you because it's convenient, because you're warm, or the bed is soft, or they have no better option. But what if that's completely wrong? What if every single night your cat climbs into that bed, they are doing something that goes against everything evolution built into them? And they're doing it specifically because of you? Because here's what most cat owners never find out. A sleeping cat is the most vulnerable thing in nature. Every alarm system in their body is screaming at them to hide, to find a dark corner, to disappear somewhere no predator can reach them. And instead, yours walks past every safe hiding spot in your home and picks you. That's not comfort seeking. That's a confession. And by the end of this video, you're going to understand exactly what your cat has been confessing to you, night after night, while you were too asleep to hear it. 1. Warmth is an excuse. Trust is the real reason. Every casual article will tell you, cats sleep with you for body heat. And yes, cats love warmth. But think about this. Your home is full of warm spots. Sunny window ledges, heating vents, folded laundry, the top of your laptop. Your cat has memorized every single one. So why do they keep coming back to you? Because sleep isn't just rest for a cat. Sleep is surrender. It's the moment when every defense they have goes offline. And choosing where to surrender is one of the most important decisions a cat makes every single day. Researchers studying attachment behavior in cats found something that stunned the scientific community. Cats form emotional bonds with their owners that mirror the attachment patterns seen between human infants and their mothers. The same deep, biological wiring that makes a baby reach for its parent. Your cat has that. For you, when your cat settles against your body at night, they are not thinking about temperature. They are thinking, this is the only place I feel safe enough to stop being afraid. Most owners live their whole lives with their cat and never fully feel the weight of that. 2. They are rewriting their own DNA just to be with you. Cats are crepuscular. Look it up. It means their entire biology is engineered for dawn and dusk activity. Their eyes, their reflexes, their hunting instincts, all of it was built over thousands of years to make them most alive when you're most asleep. By every law of nature, your cat should be pacing the house at 3 a.m. while you sleep and crashing hard when you're trying to have breakfast. But bonded cats don't do that. Studies on domestic cats living closely with humans show a remarkable pattern. Over time, they shift their sleep-wake cycles to match their owners. They sleep more at night. They stay awake more during the day, not because it's natural, not because it's comfortable, but because it puts them in the same world at the same time as the person they've chosen. Think about the enormity of that. Thousands of years of evolution dismantled. Because your cat decided you were worth it. This is also why your cat shows up 30 seconds before your alarm goes off. Why they're already watching the door when you're pulling into the driveway. They haven't learned your schedule. They've synchronized with you. That's not habit. That's something closer to love than most people are willing to admit about an animal. 3. Every inch of that sleeping position is a message. Your cat doesn't just climb into bed and collapse randomly. Where they sleep, how they sleep, and how close they sleep, all of it is a precise emotional communication that most owners never decode. Asterisk the tight curl. Paws tucked, tail wrapped around the body, head down. This is a cat who trusts you enough to be near you, but hasn't fully let go. There's warmth in it, but also caution. They're in your world. They're just keeping one layer of armor on. The full sprawl, asterisk legs stretched out, belly exposed, maybe rolled onto their back entirely. Stop and think about what a cat's belly represents. It's where every vital organ lives. Showing it means, I am so completely sure that nothing bad will happen to me here that I have turned off my last survival reflex. That's not just comfort. That's the deepest form of peace a cat can feel. Ask the turned back. Some owners feel rejected when their cat faces away. Do not. In cat language, turning your back on someone means you trust them so completely you don't need to monitor them. You are so safe to them, you don't require watching. It's one of the highest compliments they can give. The full body press. Wedged against your legs, your back, your side, sometimes in physically impossible positions just to maintain contact. This one means, I want zero distance between us, not because I'm cold, because I need to feel that you're there. 4. They're running a scent ceremony you don't even know you're part of. Asterisk. Before your cat settles in for the night, watch closely. That headbutt against your chin, that slow drag of their cheek across your hand, that moment where they knead against your chest before lying down. This is not affection in the way humans perform it. This is ancient chemistry. Cats have scent glands along their cheeks, forehead, paws, and tail base. When they make contact with you, they leave invisible chemical markers. But the deeper ritual happens during sleep. When your bodies press together for hours, your scents blend into something neither of you carries alone. In wild cat colonies, family members share a communal scent. It's how they identify each other in the dark. It's how they know, this one is safe, this one is mine. When your cat sleeps tangled with you night after night, they are building that shared identity. They are making you smell like home. And this is why, when you come back from a day out and your cat sniffs you with strange intensity, part of what they're doing is checking whether you're still theirs, whether the scent is still right. And that bedtime ritual that follows, part of it is restoration, putting you back where you belong in their world. 5. They think they are protecting you, and they take that seriously. Yes. Here's something that will change how you look at your cat's sleeping position forever. Your cat is small. They know they're small, and they don't care. When a cat positions themselves at the foot of your bed facing the door, they are watching the entry point. When they sleep near your head, your most vulnerable area during sleep, they've placed themselves as the first line of defense. When they press against your back, they're covering what you can't see. This traces back thousands of years to wild cat colonies, where members took turns standing guard while others rested. That behavior didn't vanish when cats moved indoors. It transferred onto you. Your cat has decided you are theirs to protect. Every night, they assign themselves a post. They show up for duty. They don't ask for credit. Will your 10-pound house cat stop an intruder? No, but try telling them that. 6. They feel what's wrong with you before you do. You've felt it. A hard day. Maybe you didn't even tell anyone how bad it was, and suddenly your cat won't leave your side. They're on your lap, against your legs, watching your face they knew. Here's the science. When your body is under stress, your cortisol levels rise. Your breathing changes. Your movement patterns shift. You carry tension in ways you don't consciously notice. Your cat notices all of it. Studies have confirmed what cat owners have felt for years. Cats can read subtle shifts in human behavior, body language, and even biochemistry. They don't understand why you're upset, but they register with absolute clarity that something is wrong. This is why some cats become your shadow when you're sick, why they press harder against you when you're grieving, why they sit with you in silence in a way that somehow helps. And sleeping beside you gives them the deepest access to your emotional state they can get. Your resting heart rate, your breathing rhythm, the stillness or restlessness of your sleep. Night after night, they build a map of what you feel like when you're okay, so that the moment something shifts, they're already moving toward you. 7. When they stop, this is the part you cannot ignore. If your cat has slept with you for months, for years, and suddenly they stop, do not explain it away. Cats are creatures of ritual. When they break a pattern this deep, they are communicating something they have no other way to say. Sometimes it's physical, pain, illness, or the early signs of a condition that hasn't shown its face yet can push a cat towards solitude. Cats instinctively hide suffering. It's survival behavior from when showing weakness meant becoming prey. An older cat who suddenly wants to be alone at night is worth a vet conversation. Sometimes it's environmental. A new person in the house, a new animal, a shift in your schedule or your energy. Something that felt like a small change to you, registered as a seismic shift in their world. And sometimes it's emotional. Cats remember. If something frightened them in that space, a loud noise, a conflict, a moment that broke their sense of safety, they pull back to protect themselves. The point is this: your cat didn't start sleeping with you casually. They did it because they chose you, consciously and completely, as the safest place in their existence. If that changes, they're not being difficult. They're not being moody. They're asking you to pay attention. So pay attention, because what happens in that bed every night, that quiet, unremarkable moment when your cat finds you in the dark and lies down beside you, that has never been small, not to them. It shouldn't be small to you either.